Cardiff Premier League, first time we've ever had a Winmore Blade 6 on the stage, centre stage. We're blown away to have this opportunity. It's a new era for us. We've been working, as everyone knows, who's been a fan of Winmore or involved with us from a product level. We've been attached to grassroots throughout the whole world. So to join with the PDC and be their exclusive board sponsor is amazing. And we've got lots more exciting things to come with the PDC in helping effectively grow the sport and continuing that support in grassroots. So behind me you can see the rig being set up now, where tomorrow will feature the top 8 players of the world as they play the new format for the Premier League, and that will be exciting in itself with a 10,000 prize fund. The feedback we're getting from the players is very much that all of a sudden this means something every night, and it's far more worth their while every week to win. So really exciting time for us. Hopefully the board will perform as well as it's been designed, which we know it will. Jonny Clayton, defending champion. We got a new board for you this year. You spent a lot of time playing on Winmore boards, didn't you? Tell us a bit what you experienced about the dartboards.
Yeah, to be honest, I think they're the best in the business. And it's proven, like you say, we spend hours practicing on these and no darts ever fall out with us. So on that stage, darts falling off the board does not help a player. So it'll be nice to have a great board on stage, and hopefully that our scoring points stay in there.
Michael, not many people or players I know have got your knowledge and experience of dartboards. You go all the way back to a Winmore Pro SFB, all the way to Blade 6, now on the TV. What can the viewers out there and players expect from the Blade on TV?
I think that especially this new blade, the triple core one, is going to last a lot longer. I think it's going to hold its nice colours. I think the Caesar is going to stay more on the dartboard. Of course, no dartboard will remain for a year, do you know what I mean, with us pros, because it will go. But I think the standard of this board is going to be really tough to beat this, and I'm looking forward to actually play on it. Of course, the way towards this new dartboard, I've been practicing on it quite a while, and I think it's really strong, it's really good, and I think this is one of the nicest products Winmore's got, and I think they can be really proud of it.
With a dartboard, it's just the basics. You want to be able to trust the dartboard, you want to be able to trust when you're throwing for a target, it's going to, maintain itself in the board, and I think the Blade 6 it's reinvented dartboard. It's definitely the best dartboard on the market.
And in terms of that retention of the dart, you've got some strong views about points as well, haven't you? Share what you feel about the dart points as players.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any excuses this year with the Winmore board, being as good as it is. A lot of people have tried different points and they've, ripped the board to bits, but there's no excuse this year. You can use a standard point. You can use points that aren't going to destroy the board, and like you say, the board will keep its retention of the dart, so there's no excuse this year. I think it should be just, I don't think it should be any sort of grips towards the end of the point.
Double world champion, Peter Wright. We're here, stood in front of the new Blade 6. You're going to be playing on it in the Premier League on Thursday night. What can the people at home expect from this dartboard?
Don't know. Hopefully averages won't be as high because the trebles are smaller and the doubles are smaller. No, not really. No, it's just what I expect. It's just, we all know Winmore's been the best dartboard for years and years and years. All the companies know that, but to get them on board and Premier League and with the PDC now is brilliant, and I'm sure all the dart players will be happy knowing they're going to play on a dartboard that's going to last the whole day and the whole match and stuff like that.
Gezi, world number one, we're here, got a new dartboard this year, head of the Premier League. What is it to you like about a new dartboard, and what do you expect from the Blade 6?
Yeah, I expect for it to be a bit more consistent than the previous boards. I used to never really know what you was going to get with the old boards, but obviously I practice on these boards and they're the best boards out there. The darts sit in right all the time and you get some consistency, so that's the main thing that we're looking for as players, I think.
All my grassroots darts, I don't ever remember playing on any different board other than Winmore, and for it to be on the world stage with us now, it's fantastic. You want the best equipment of the business, and I think we've now got it.
And what do you see your chances of defending the title for the first one ever on a Winmore board could be?
Oh, I'd love it. Do you know what I mean? It'd be, I'm a big part of Red Dragon, so big part of Winmore, and hopefully I can defend my title on a Winmore board.
When you're practicing, you're giving it real working out, and is the board standing up to good use?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%. Especially when you throw a lot of darts against each other, but they just hang in the board, they will grip quite easily, and because the seas are so nicely that every dart is very rarely is gonna fall out. You know what I mean? The dartboard, the standard is so good that, yeah, what can you say? They've been working on it hours and hours and days and weeks and months to put this one together. And I think if you're also going to look towards the color, the ring with the numbers and everything, the color of the dartboard, I think is phenomenal.
And bringing up that point about darts staying in the board, you've got a very strong view about these non-sort of dart points. Tell us more what you think about that.
I think they should be banned. They're not official dart points, and it's also not fair towards the people watching darts at home, the television itself, and of course Winmore, because nothing is worse than have a dartboard with cecil out of it. Of course, this will probably stay strong for a longer time, but with them points you're going to ruin every dartboard, simple as that. And
so it is a disadvantage for the player playing against that player then?
Yeah, but if you can look at towards it that way, but yeah, that's only for the PDC and of course for Winmore to try to change it, and that's not up to me. The only thing why I need to make sure of, I try to rip that trap 20 apart. That's the only thing what I have to do.
A lot of players talk about darts staying in the board.
Yeah, the way they sit in, how far the dart can go into the board, because that can sort of show how much your dart will sit up or sit down. And if my darts sit down, I'm having to change around the board. So it's all little different things like that that can help you.
Yeah, you like your to sit up so you can hit the dart coming in. So do you find that better on the Blade 6 then, or?
Yeah, Blade 5, Blade 6, they're both fantastic boards. But yeah, if sometimes if the dart goes in too far to the board, then it can sit down. But these are pretty consistent, and my darts go in at the right angle.
So we can expect to see you lift the Premier League title on the Blade 6 then?
110%.
Thanks, guys.
With a dartboard, it's just the basics. You want to be able to trust the dartboard. You want to be able to trust when you're throwing for a target, it's going to, maintain itself in the board. And I think the Blade 6 it's reinvented dartboard. It's definitely the best dartboard on the market.
And in terms of that retention of the dart, you've got some strong views about points as well, haven't you? Share what you feel about the dart points as playing.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any excuses this year with the Winmore board, being as good as it is. A lot of people have tried different points and they've, ripped the board to bits, but there's no excuse this year. You can use a standard point. You can use points that aren't going to destroy the board, and like you say, the board will keep its retention of the dart. So there's no excuse this year. I think it should be just. I don't think there should be any sort of grips towards the end of the point.
This is a title you want, isn't it? This Premier League.
Yeah, I would like it, but it's going to be very difficult. Obviously, 7 other guys want to win it as well. So obviously, I've ticked the box off of all the other stuff that's ranked. I'm looking to knuckle down to try and do really well in this and pick it up.
And little birdie says you've got some new darts coming out as well, some black special editions.
Yeah, the black special edition. They're very nice, look really, really nice, feel nice in the hand, feel better than my gold ones. So, yeah.
And will you use those on Thursday?
Hopefully, if I can get the points out.
Well, you put the wrong ones in, have you?
Yeah, if I can get the points out, then I should be using them.
The office is not too far away, so I'm sure we can get you points. Pete, thanks for your time and good luck.